Okay, so it's Assata Israel here with another daily dosey dose. And I was just sitting right here listening to videos, inspirational videos and stuff. And Oprah said something that really spoke to my heart. She said that forgiveness isn't hoping and wishing that things would have been better. Forgiveness is accepting that it has happened to you. Like, not that you wish, not still saying you wish it would have been this way, or that way. No, accepting that it happened the way that it did and holding yourself accountable for how you continue living in that hurt. Because, like, you can forgive yourself, but if you still holding on to that hurt by continuing those same habits, then where's the forgiveness? Because it's like you still hoping and wishing that things would have been different. And that really just spoke to me because it's like, whoa, you have to learn, like, because my thing is lately been forgiving myself for me not knowing or me just not being me in situations, not handling situations right. But then as I was making this video, I started thinking like, me, I'm always show up as me, but it's the which me that you get, because you have Shayla, you have Assata Israel, you have Esha Herbo. Like, I learned to put on different hats within myself, because sometimes I have to be me. I have to be my legal name. Sometimes I have to be the name that I chose. Sometimes I get to just be me, and that's Esha Herbo. So follow me on Instagram. Anyways, like, for real, like, all of it is me. Every last hat I put on is me. It's just which version of me do you get? Because I learned to detach through my personalities. Because, like, people talk about mental illness and different things. They talk about having personality disorders. But it's like, have you ever just sat with yourself and figured out why you get those bipolarness things, or why you are the way you are? Like, it's not necessary. It's not a mental illness at all. It's not. It is if you don't know how to control how you spilling that onto everybody else. But if you know yourself, you know your wealth. And in knowing your wealth and yourself, you know which hat to put on. So it's like, if I'm in tunnel vision focus mode, I'm gonna put on that hat and I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna show up for myself in that way. And that ain't nothing against the people around me. It has everything to do with me. And it's just that simple. Whereas opposed to if I'm loving, outgoing, and free, then I'm gonna put on that hat. I don't want to focus on outside things that has to do with this part of me. And no, I'm gonna put on that hat and I'm gonna wear it proudly. Like, we have to realize with our real eyes the real lies. Be who you want to be. Be who you are. You don't have to change yourself to be accepted by everybody else. If you feel like you got 99 people inside of you, you just might. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Unless you hurting other people because you hurt. That's where the problem comes in. But if you healing people, kudos to you. High five to you. Like, people be so stuck in their own ways that they don't see that they taking things personal that has nothing to do with them. Like I said before, like, if I'm in tunnel vision focus mode, that's my Mamba mentality. That's what I like to call it. But it's like, because I heard Kobe say it best, like, when he's in the game, he's in the game, or he's in training or pregame, whatever. Whenever he's in the zone, he's in mode. Leave him alone, or do what he say. Like, it's just that simple. Like, that's the Mamba mentality, to just get it done. be who you are. Be that. It's the animal inside of you. Like when you like, just like how when a lion is hunting, you gonna get hop in that lion's face and say, "Hey, you cute little animal, you." You go try to tickle his stomach and all of that while it's hunting for food. While his stomach gonna eat. Like, you want to do that, you go ahead and watch you be its next meal, okay? But that's why I said, like, you have to realize with your real eyes to realize, and know when to play your role and know when to be the role. If that makes sense. Like, because a lot of people be so stuck in their own web that they think that everybody is like them, and they are not. Like me personally, when I'm in my zone, I don't want to talk. I zone out everybody and everything because I know where I'm going. I know what's here. That's not something I always did, but that's something I have to do. Ain't got nothing against anyone else. And if it's like, people like, you gonna miss out on opportunities like that. No, you're not. Not at all. Because if it's an opportunity that's for you, it will continue to be for you. And it will be there once you come back to reality. But it's while you're not in reality, it's not for you at the moment. And that is okay. Like, for real. Like, we have to be content with what life gives to us, with what we are blessed with the lessons that we are given. Not everything is what you make it. Not everything is what it seems. It's all what it is. Like today, if I don't want to talk to anybody, I won't talk. I'll wave. I'll do one of these. Or I just won't be seen at all. It's just that simple. Ain't nothing against anybody, but it's just, you gotta realize, how do you know that the person that you are trying to talk to is someone that you need to talk to at the moment, just because that's what you desire to do? Like, they could be saving you from their own inner toxicity. Because a lot of times, if I don't want to talk, it's because it's something on my mind. And if I talk to somebody, I'm going to be spilling all of that onto them. And I'm actually saving you from confusion. Like, that's what people don't be understanding. We so locked into this matrix that we don't realize that sometimes it's good to not hear from some people, because they could come into your life and confuse you and put you into a web of whatever they got going on, and you won't even know why. If you're not consciously in tune to that type of lifestyle, you won't even know why. You'll just get succumbed by it, and it'll just be hectic. But it's like, that's why a lot of people shut down. That's why a lot of people just go in hermit mode, because it's like, that's better than hurting people because you hurt. Like me, I'm the type of person with my misery don't like company. So if I'm miserable, I want to be miserable by myself until I'm ready to get up out of it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me. And that's just what it is. Like, because I don't see the value in killing other people's joy because you're unhappy. Like, no, let them be happy. And when you done getting that, when your cloud is done raining on your head, then you open up and make sure that when you do come into people's lives, that it's genuine love, and it's love. Like, because they say first impressions are everything, but how you show up every day means the most. Because you can have that first day, you can be having the worst day of your life, but that 10th day, you just may be the person that they've been asking for. And it's all because you had to learn how to feel the motions as you was going through it in order to become the better version of you. That's the growth mindset mentality. A lot of people be so fixed on their own suffering that they think everybody else have to react that way, and they don't. Like, no. I'm not the type of person that's gonna fake like I'm happy when I know I'm miserable on the inside. Like, no. I'm gonna keep my misery to myself, because if I sit and fake like I'm happy, I feel like I'm gonna be leaking out energy. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be leaking out that pain in a different way. Cause like that's when my mouth get the slickest. Like when I'm fake happy, I I say something that I mean but I don't mean. Something I'm thinking but I don't mean to say. Or I just may say what everybody thinking in the room. You never know. Cause I have a tendency to do that sometimes. And I ain't no problem with doing that. Cause maybe it's just something that need to be said. Cause me, I'm gonna keep quiet. But I'm gonna leave this at that. Peace and love.